Hi, my name's Debbie and I live in London. Um, I started doing some online singing courses about a year ago. I'm on my third one now, and they're large groups. Um, in a nutshell, what happened was I signed up for my first course, and then a lot of trauma came up, and I started drowning in that. I kept doing the courses, but I got to a point where I was ready just to quit singing. I didn't want to sing anymore. I didn't like how it made me feel about myself. Um, and then I met Deb, and I started doing, I'd only done a few one-to-one singing lessons with her. And after the first singing lesson, I felt that hope again, and okay, I can give it a go. And I felt like I had more direction and guidance about what to do when these emotions, strong emotions came up. Obviously, the luxury of one-to-one sessions or smaller groups is that the person teaching you or showing you the way can meet you where you're at, and they can show you the next step. When I was 10, my choir teacher convinced me that I should never let my voice be heard, and I, as much as possible, didn't ever sing in public that someone could hear me. So I really needed to be shown how to sing, the techniques of the breathing and how to let my voice flow freely and understand what was happening in my body when my voice was working. I had no musical background whatsoever, and I needed that as a basic step. In the same way, if I'm teaching a child to read, I just don't give them a book and say, oh, just read and however comes out is fine. I will teach them the basics of reading so that they can become a fluent, confident reader. So in my last singing lesson with Deb, she showed me how to break the song down so that I just take on certain aspects and practice that aspect. So connecting with my physical body, and then the other one connecting with my emotional body, and just connecting with the song on all levels and practicing just basic aspects of it before I bring it all together and just try and sing the song. And that has really given me a lot more confidence. Like, I actually want to practice. I spent after that lesson, I spent, I don't know, maybe an hour working on it, and I didn't want to stop. It was like, I'm enjoying this. So now it's just a lot more authentic and it's just flowing more freely. So working with Deb has given me a safe space to work in. It doesn't matter how much of an emotional mess I show up into a lesson. She doesn't patronize me. She doesn't try to make me stop crying. She just explains what is happening in that moment, how, about what's happening in the body and the emotions and everything. And I'm able to just let go, let my guard down and keep singing. She doesn't expect more than I can do, but she doesn't expect less either. And that's where I can actually perform or whatever at optimum level. I can break through the parts that are ready to be broken through. I never feel judged or not good enough or pathetic. With Deb, it's like I can just be myself, like 100% unapologetically me, which is for me a very rare thing, where I feel like I can express myself freely and I don't freak people out. I think something that is very precious to me is that, I've done some other work with Deb where she's coaching, working through certain issues, emotional issues, and I'm learning to step into my power as a woman. I feel like my voice has been silenced most of my life by other women as well. But I've really felt this sort of safe space with Deb, just in baby steps. I'm slowly starting to value myself and what I have to offer, and that's given me the confidence to reach out and try to offer what I want to share with the world. I'm going to describe Deb as a one-stop shop because she's helped me with my emotional issues, my singing stuff, and with my IT blocks. She's just helped me to fill in all the missing gaps and, yeah, give me a more complete human experience in this world. And it doesn't take loads of sessions at a huge cost. It's just been a couple of sessions of each aspect so far. Very reasonable, very affordable for me. But working with Deb has really transformed every area of my life. Yeah, for anyone who, feels like, should I go for it? Shouldn't I? any money that you invest in this is worth every single penny and more. Yeah, I have to hold myself back because she's the one person I want to run to no matter what issue comes up in my life. And also I think her own sort of vulnerability and just being really real has helped me, because it's a lot less scary opening up about who you are when the person helping to show you is opening up about who they are. Yeah, it's completely life changing, and meeting her has been one of the most wonderful things that has happened to me. Yeah. So I can just encourage anyone listening to this, if you have the opportunity to work with Deb, whether it's a one-to-one singing lesson or a small group, please don't hesitate to sign up for whatever you can. It's not an opportunity you want to not give yourself in this life.